In the heart of Iowa, there lies a house with a tale that chills even the steeliest of nerves. Here, in a seemingly ordinary town, stands the Valisca Axe House, a place where the line between the world of the living and the dead is blurred. The house's walls echo with whispers of its sinister past, a dark saga that has left an indelible mark, a chilling account of horror, a riddle wrapped in mystery and a rendezvous with the supernatural. A tale of horror, mystery and the supernatural begins at the Valisca Axe House. June 10th, 1912. A night that would forever mark the house with an indelible curse. In the heart of a quiet Iowa town, the Moore residence became the stage for a grim tableau. As the townsfolk slept, oblivious to the horrors that were unfolding, an unknown assailant snuck into the Moore house. The once peaceful residence transformed into a stage of unspeakable terror. 8 souls, including 6 innocent children, were laid to rest that night. Their lives brutally extinguished, their dreams left unfulfilled. Each victim fell under the cruel swing of an axe, their screams swallowed by the enveloping darkness. The murderer, moving like a phantom, left no trace of their identity, only a chilling silence in their wake. The sun rose, casting light on the dreadful scene that had unfolded under the cloak of night. The air grew heavy, as if the house itself was mourning the loss of its inhabitants. The town was shaken to its core, disbelief and fear replacing the usual tranquility. It was a day of mourning, a day when the laughter of children was replaced by the tolling of funeral bells. The Moore house, once filled with life and laughter, stood silent and empty. Its walls bore witness to a tragedy beyond comprehension. The echoes of that dreadful night reverberated through its halls, a haunting reminder of the lives abruptly ended. The night ended, leaving behind a house steeped in death and mystery. As the sun rose, the once lively house stood silent, harboring a secret that would soon come to light. An eerie stillness hung in the air, an unsettling quiet that marked the aftermath of the horrific events of the previous night. The small town of Valisca, once brimming with life, was now wrapped in a shroud of sorrow and disbelief. The local law enforcement, unprepared for such a gruesome spectacle, struggled to piece together the puzzle. The crime scene, a chilling tableau of violence and terror, yielded few clues. The investigation meandered, lost in a dark labyrinth of unanswered questions. Who would commit such atrocities? Why target this innocent family? As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, hope for answers began to fade. The mystery of the Valisca Axe House murders remained just that, a mystery. As the house stood empty, whispers of strange happenings began to circulate. Shadows danced in the corners of rooms, and unexplainable cold spots sent shivers down the spines of those brave enough to venture inside. The faint echoes of children's laughter filled the silent night, only to be replaced by the soft sobs of despair. The flicker of phantom lights cast an eerie glow on the deserted street. Stories of these spectral happenings spread like wildfire, the house's chilling reputation growing with each passing day. Visitors reported feeling an oppressive heaviness, a sense of dread that clung to them long after they'd left. Some claimed to see apparitions, fleeting images of the slain family, their faces etched with the terror of their final moments. The Valisca Axe House had transformed from a home of warmth and love to a place of fear and fascination. People from all walks of life were drawn to its haunting allure, seeking answers, seeking closure, seeking a glimpse into the unknown. Yet the house, steeped in its tragic past, held tight to its secrets. With no justice served, the restless spirits began to make their presence known. As years turned into decades, the hauntings at the Valisca Axe House only grew more intense. The passage of time seemed to have a peculiar effect on this house. It didn't dilute the terror that lingered in its corners. Rather, it amplified it. The house over the years became a magnet for those drawn to the supernatural, and it didn't disappoint. A multitude of incidents were reported, each more unnerving than the last. Visitors often spoke of a prevailing sense of dread, a chilling cold that seemed to seep into their bones. Many reported hearing whispers, faint but distinct, like the rustling of autumn leaves. At times, these whispers morphed into incoherent murmurs, as if the house itself was attempting to relay the horrors of its past. Paranormal investigators, armed with their sophisticated equipment, were not immune to the house's eerie allure. The house, it seemed, put up quite a show for them. Mysterious orbs of light, Inexplicable temperature drops and sudden battery drains became common occurrences. Some investigators even reported capturing disembodied voices filled with anguish and despair on their recorders. Psychics who visited the house painted a grim picture. They felt an overwhelming presence of spirits trapped in an eternal loop of their final moments. They spoke of a powerful force that seemed to feed off the fear and anxiety of the living. The psychics often left the house visibly shaken, a testament to the intensity of the experiences within its walls. The house, it seemed, had a way of making its presence felt. It was as if the house was alive, breathing and whispering its dark secrets to anyone who dared to listen. The spirits that inhabited it were not just mere spectators, they were active participants, keen on sharing their untold stories. The Valisca Axe House, a place where the line between the living and the dead blurs. In this realm of the supernatural, evidence is as elusive as the spirits themselves, yet over the years those who've dared to venture into the Valisca Axe House have amassed a chilling array of findings. Let's delve into the spectral vault, shall we? Firstly, we have the electronic voice phenomenon recordings, whispers from beyond, if you will. Shrouded in static, these spectral voices appear to communicate, their words often linked to the house's gruesome history. Then we have photographs. Unsettling images captured within the house's confining walls, often featuring ghostly apparitions or orbs seemingly suspended in time and space. Lastly, we have the personal testimonies. Brave souls who've spent a night within the house report feelings of dread, unseen touches, and even spectral sightings. Their accounts, though subjective, are eerily similar, adding another layer to this haunting narrative. Whether you believe or not, the haunting tales of the Valisca Axe House remain, told and retold, echoing through the annals of supernatural history.